with other operators in the area and to see how far you can communicate effectively. This net is open to all licensed radio amateurs. This is a directed net, and all transmissions should pass through net control. Please use the highest power setting on your radio and adjust or turn off your squelch so that you can hear the weaker stations. It is requested that all stations be prepared to serve as a relay to assist with check-ins from further away stations or stations that cannot hear net control. Please check in with your call sign using standard ITU phonetics, your name, and the community in which you live. For example, Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf, Romeo, Oscar, Allen, and Eva Beach. So at this time, do we have any check-ins for the Leeward Oahu ARES Simplex net? Please call now.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo, Brian and I, Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo.
Okay, at this time, let's run through the list. You got W86GRO, Alan here at Eva Beach. We've got Kilo Hotel 6, Tango Oscar Delta, Todd and Eva Beach. Kilo Hotel 6, Oscar Whiskey Lima, Stacy out in Kapolei. Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Yankee Delta, Christian in Pearl City. Kilo Hotel 7, Whiskey Mike, Henry in Wahiwa. November 1, Victor Alpha, Rich in Mo'iliili. Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Whiskey Uniform, Steve down by the airport. Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo, Brian. And I didn't catch your location, Brian, but I'll figure it out. Alpha Hotel 6, Mike Uniform Bob. And that's what I have so far. Are there any other stations that wish to check in for the net?
This is Whiskey Hotel 6 Whiskey. Name is Kaehu, Kilo Alpha Echo Hotel Uniform, located in downtown. Back to net control, W6WW.
Alpha Hotel 6 Echo Kilo, Portable, Kapolei. This is Alan.
Okay, we picked up, let's see, Kilo Hotel 6, Whiskey, Yahoo, Alpha Hotel 6, Echo Kilo, Allen, Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf, Whiskey Papa, and I missed your name. I'll catch it. And Kilo Hotel 6, Echo Juliet Zulu, Chris. Anybody else want to check into the net? Okay, we'll have other opportunities. So the way we do this is we'll run through. I'll call each station. You can let me know how you can hear net control here in Eva Beach. And then we'll go through a second time and ask you for a signal report. I'd also suggest if you feel like it, you can tell us what kind of rig you're running and what kind of antenna. And so we'll do that on the second go-round. And if anyone else wants to join the net, just there'll be opportunities to do that. So at this time, I'm going to call Kilo Hotel 6, Tango Oscar Delta. Todd, how do you hear net control?
Roger, net control, KH6TOD, loud and clear, 5-9.
Excellent. Kilo Hotel 6, Oscar Whiskey Lima. Stacy, how do you hear net control?
KH6 OWL 5-9, KH6 OWL back to net.
Great, thank you, Stacy. WH6 Golf Yankee Delta Christian, how do you hear net control tonight?
Roger, Alan, I'm reading you 5 and 9. Back to net control, W6GYD.
Roger, Christian, you got a great signal here as well. So, Kilo Hotel 7 Whiskey Mike, Henry, how do you hear me tonight?
KH7 Whiskey Mike, I got you, of course, 9++, KH7 Whiskey Mike.
Excellent, thank you, Henry. November 1, Victor Alpha Rich, how do you hear me in Mo'iliili tonight?
Just fine, 5x9, all is good, N1 VA.
Roger, thank you, Rich. Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Whiskey Uniform. Steve, how do you hear me at the airport?
W86GW, you're 5 and 9, full quieting.
Okay, Steve, thank you. That's great. Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Tango Echo. Brian, how do you hear me tonight?
I have you 5-9 in IAEA. 5-9. Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Tango Echo.
That's great. You have a great signal here in Evo Beach as well. Alpha Hotel 6 Mike Uniform Bob, how do you hear me tonight?
This is AH6MU, you're 5-9 flat. Full quieting. Back to net.
Great, Bob, and of course you got a great signal here as well, as usual. Kilo Hotel 6 Whiskey Whiskey, Kiahu, how do you hear me tonight?
Roger, net control from Whiskey Hotel 6 Whiskey Whiskey. I copy you 59 plus into downtown Honolulu. Back to you.
That's great. I got you 5x9 as well with a little bit of scratch, but just barely. So I can hear you real well. So thank you. Appreciate you checking in. Alpha Hotel 6 Echo Kilo. Alan, how do you hear me in Kapolei?
Okay, Alan, you're also 5x9 full quieting out here in west part of Kapolei, 886EK.
And you got a great signal here in Evo Beach as well. Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Whiskey Papa, how do you hear me tonight? Tim, of course, that's what was throwing me off. I got it wrong. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you coming back and straightening that out. I couldn't find it. Okay, and your signal is great here. I mean, coming from over the hill is doing really well. So appreciate you checking in, Tim. And Kilo Hotel 6 Echo Juliet Zulu. Chris, how do you hear me tonight? And I've got you the same. It's great signal here in Evo Beach, so I appreciate it. Okay, we'll check one more time. Anyone else want to check in for the Leeward District Simplex net? Please call now. Well, that was a really long EARC net, so I'm not surprised. We probably lost a few along the way. But at this time, I'm going to start, and I'll start off by saying that I'm running a Kenwood V71 dual band, and I'm running a GP3 and Comet GP3 antenna. It's up about 25 feet. So that's and I'm about at 50 watts. So okay, KH6TOD. Can I have a signal report, please?
Roger, net control, KH6TOD, signal report. Everybody is 5-9 except for Whiskey Mike. 86MU is only 3 and 3 Tech 4. Whiskey was no copy. W86GWP no copy. And everybody else 5-9. I'm running the same rig as net control. The 71 Kenwood with 50 watts out with a GP3 Comet antenna. Obviously not getting the reception that net control is, but same rig. KH6TOD back to net control.
Roger, thank you, Todd. Good report. Just a correction, WH6 Golf Zulu Papa. That's Tim over in Kailua. So he's making it to my house, but not the extra half mile to your house. So I guess we'll take what we can get. But I've got a good signal here, so no problem. Okay, let's go to KH6OWL. Stacy, could we have your signal report, please?
It's KH6OWL. I'm running an FT8800R with a J-pole about 35 feet on the roof. I'm hearing everybody fine. Everybody's full copy. I did not hear the station that was Tim. I think you said WH6 ZP. I think it was Zulu Papa Tim. I think no copy at all. I didn't even write his call sign down because I missed it between the portable station and the Echo Juliet Zulu stations. If that was him, I didn't get a copy on him, but everybody else is 5-9. Back to net control.
Okay, Stacy, thank you. That's a good report. I appreciate it. Yeah, and that is Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Zulu Papa. That's Tim in Kailua. He's clearly not making it past my house, but I'm hearing him fine. So, okay, good. Appreciate it. I'm glad you could hear everybody, most everybody. Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Yankee Delta. Christian, how do you hear everybody tonight? Over.
Roger, Ellen. Pretty much reading just about everyone at 5 and 9 or 4 and 9. The only exceptions being Kaihu at 3 and 6. Got him with a bit of hiss and sounds like picket fencing, but I could be wrong. And then Curtis, I'm picking him up 4 and 7 with a bit of hiss, but I could still make him out. And then Tim, I'm picking him up 3 and 3. Back to net control, WH6GYD.
Okay, Christian, good report. Appreciate it. It sounds like you can hear most everybody. Kilo Hotel 7 Whiskey Mike. Henry, how you hearing everybody tonight?
This is Kilo Hotel 7 Whiskey Mike. Yeah, I got ton about 3 to 4 tonight. Stacy 9 plus, GYD 9 plus, N1VA 5, GW 5, ETE 5, MU 9. Oh, sounding good tonight there, Bob. Whiskey 2 to 3, EK 9 plus, GZT, about a 1, real hard copy, couldn't even understand. And of course, my neighbor, EJZ, 60 over. I'm running, right now at the moment is a Yesu. No, I take that back. Yesu, I'm sorry. 2900. With a Diamond 700 antenna. Back to net control, K87 Whiskey Mike.
That's great, Henry. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sounds like you can hear most everybody as well. And by the way, Tim over in Kailua is Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Zulu Papa, just for your notes. Okay, let's go to Rich, N1VA. How you hear us tonight, Rich?
Well, my report is pretty simple. I'm hearing every single person 5-9 with just one exception, which is Tim, WH6GZP. I almost never can hear over the windward side across the mountains. As you know, Alan, I'm in the Marco Polo building up high, 30th floor, and I get all over the leeward side pretty good, but I can't, the mountains and the building are in the way, the other side. I'm running a Yaesu FT2980 with half-wave vertical, and usually I transmit with like 8, but tonight I'm just doing 30, and it doesn't seem to be making much difference. I think most people are still able to hear me. That's my report. N1VA, back to net control.
Well, thank you, Rich. That was great, and glad you can hear most everybody. Yeah, I think maybe you're a little too close to the mountain to be able to hear Tim. He's probably going well over your head, but yeah, all the rest of them seem to be pretty good. So, we'll take what we can. Okay, appreciate that. Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Whiskey Uniform. Steve, how do you hear everybody tonight?
W86GWU in the group. I'm getting everyone 5 and 9 full quieting except TOD. TOD at first came in about a 4 and 7 with a lot of noise and a little bit of a signal drift, but the second time he came on, it was much better. And then Whiskey Whiskey, kind of 4 and 5 with some signal drift, otherwise readable. And I could not pick up Tim at all. Basically, not breaking my squelch at all. So I am running a Anytone 578 UV3 with a OPEC mobile antenna, quarter wave antenna. I'm at the airport general aviation area, W86GWU.
Okay, Steve, you're getting out here real well, so I can hear you fine here at Ever Beach, and sounds like you're doing pretty good from there. So sounds like that rig's working for you. Okay, let's go to Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Tango Echo. Brian, how do you hear us in IAEA?
Aloha, everyone. Yeah, I've got just about everyone 5.9. There were a couple people that I believe I couldn't hear at all, but this is the first time that I've done this net, so I was a little bit, or I am a little ill prepared to go name by name. Lesson learned. I'll do that next time. I'll take better notes. But yeah, just about everyone was 5.9. There was some hiss on about 50% of the stations that I was listening to, but I am running a Yaesu 857D. I'm at about 20 watts right now, and I have a homemade J-pole in the attic, and it is pointed towards the west side, towards Kapolei. So I'm glad that it's working out. This is Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Tango Echo.
Okay, Brian, that sounds great, and that rig's working for you. I can hear you fine here in Ever Beach, so appreciate the report. Okay, Alpha Hotel 6, Mike Uniform. Bob, how are we doing in Makiki tonight?
All right, this is AH6MU. Good evening, all, and pretty good. Okay, let me start off. I'm running a Yaesu FTM 500, what is that, D, I guess, and about 50 watts. I am using a homemade twin delta loop made out of brown lamp cord, which is in the middle of my living room on the 11th floor here on Kinau Street, kind of along the freeway area. So anyhow, slowly losing view of the west end because of all these buildings. There's a big wall of downtown. Anyhow, so signal report. Okay, W86GRO, Alan, you're 5.9 plus. K6TOD, good signal tonight. I'm getting Todd about 5 and 5. And Stacy, K6OWL, so 5.9. Really good audio. And W86DYD Christian, 5 and 9. Great signal. K7 Whiskey Mike, about 5.9. Good audio. And 1VA. Rich, you're of course off the scale. Good audio. K6GWU, Steve, you're about a 5.9, but interesting, there's a slow QSB on your signal. It kind of fades up and down like a slow motion ticket fencing. Not sure what's causing that, but other than that, good signal. W86ETE, Brian, you're about a 5.8, great audio, sounds good. And W86 with, what is that? Can't read my own. Oh, K6WW, Kaiehu, 5.9 plus. And K6EK, Alan, 5.9, great signal. W86 GZP, I'm sorry to say Tim is no copy. I tried, but, and of course we've got K6EJZ, 5.9 plus Chris, and sounding good. I guess that's about it. Back to net control from AH6MU.
Thank you, Bob. You're rocking my meter here. I'll tell you, this your signal is always good, and I appreciate that report. Sounds like you could hear most everybody pretty well. Okay, Kilo Hotel 6 Whiskey. Yahoo, how do you hear us tonight?
Roger, net control from Whiskey Hotel 6 Whiskey. I like to say I'm copying most stations pretty good. There's a few that I wasn't able to catch, but I am able to hear KH6 TOD 59, KH6 OWL 59 plus, WH6 CYD was about a 5x7, KH6 WN. There was a bunch of static, so about 4x5, N1BA F9 plus. Steve, I could barely hear him. Once in a while I could hear him somewhat decent, and other times he was down in the noise. WH6 ETE, I picked him up 59, AH6 MU 59 plus, AH6 EK 59 plus, and KH6 EJZ also a 59. I'm running a Yaesu FTM 500 with a diamond half-wave mobile antenna on a glass mount mounted on the back of my van. And I'm running about 25 watts, so just running it off of a small 12-volt battery so I don't kill the car battery. So yeah, overall pretty good. Back to net control from Whiskey Hotel 6 Whiskey.
Hey, Whiskey, I think you're doing great with that rig, so, whatever you're doing, keep it up. I can hear you fine. I appreciate that report. It sounds like you can hear most everybody as well, so we're doing good. Okay, Alpha Hotel 6, Echo Kilo. Alan, how do you hear everybody?
Okay, thank you, Alan. This is the other Alan out here in Campbell Industrial Park. First of all, Alan, you're 59 plus. Todd, TOD, you're 59 plus. OWL Stacy, 59 plus. GYD Christian, 59 plus. Whiskey Mike Henry, 59 plus. VA Rich, 59 plus. GWU Steve, 59 plus. ETE Brian, 59 plus. MU Bob, 59 plus. WW Keohu, 59 plus. Whiskey Zulu Papa Tim, about 5x5, and Echo Juliet Zulu Chris 59 plus. Everybody except Tim is all 59 plus, all 10 bars over here. Now I'm currently running a homebrew 6-element Yagi over here that took me about 6 months to build here, and I'm trying it out for the first time tonight. And my homebrew Yagi is made out of a wooden stick that I got out of a dumpster, a couple of wooden chopsticks, a old used tape measure, which I actually ran out of tape measure and had to use 2 aluminum sticks I also got out of the dumpster for the last 2 elements, totaling 6 elements. And also I'm using what do you call about a 6-foot tall tripod with a short Schedule 40 pipe on it. And I did, however, did have to buy about $10 worth of nuts and bolts and screws to screw everything together. I did have to buy a piece of coax, another $10 there, BNC connector, and also a couple of ferrite beads to make a choke over here. So I'm currently beaming east from Kapolei over here towards Tim, and I'm not sure how Tim copies me, but I think the next time I go around, I'll try and home in on Tim to see if I can get a better signal from him. And I thank everybody for a great signal report, and my best wishes to everybody. And after this, I'll be packing it up. I'm actually running portable field day style, since the place where I rent don't allow antennas at all. 73 is it all, and hope for the best of everybody. Back to you, Alan, Net Control. This is AH6EK.
Well, this is WH6GRO. This is Alan with the Leeward Oahu ARES Simplex net, and I appreciate that, Alan. That was a great report, and I'm impressed by your rig. I think you're doing a fine job with that, and I always encourage people experimenting with antennas. I enjoy that myself. Okay, Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Zulu Papa, Tim, who could you hear tonight? Well, Tim, I copy you fine, and it's a little scratchy, but pretty good signal, everything considered, and I could easily hear you and relay if we needed to. So that's kind of the point of the exercise, I guess. So I appreciate your signal report and appreciate you playing along, and always good to hear from you. Good to hear from anybody over on that side of the hill. Okay, last but not least, Kilo Hotel 6, Echo Juliet Zulu Chris in Mililani. How are we doing tonight?
The spots, no problem, but I got to nail the bandwidth to hear them. So what that tells me is probably if they turn the audio up, they might be a little bit more copyable. Hard to say, but Tim, WW was a little bit of flutter, a little stronger than Tim, and I can hear every word, no problem. So back to you, Alan, K6EJZ.
Okay, Chris, that's great. I appreciate it. That's a great report, and I'm pleased that you could hear so many people. That's I think being where you are in the middle of the island like that is a real advantage. So, but I appreciate your participation. Okay, at this time, is there anyone else who would like to join the Simplex net? Please call now. Okay, I heard a burst of static, but I couldn't hear any signal in there. Anybody else hear that? Go ahead.
WW. Yes, it was Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Bravo Charlie. Name was Corey. But I do notice that at the end of his conversation, it switched to digital because I think we have the same kind of Yaesu radio. Back to you.
Yeah, what was the front end of that? Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Bravo Charlie, over?
Yes, that is correct. Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Bravo Charlie.
Roger. Let's try this again. Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Bravo Charlie. Can you hear us? Over.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Bravo Charlie from Whiskey Hotel 6, Whiskey. It seems like you're transmitting in digital, which is probably why the other guys can't hear you. Are you able to turn the digital mode back off and go on to FM?
Sounds like he's in Pearl City.
Roger. Yeah, I'm not too sure I don't have a Yaesu handheld, I just have the mobile, but I know on my radio it has like a DX button, and I think if you push that or something similar, it should switch back to FM.
Yeah, Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Bravo Charlie, this is WH6GRO. Yeah, I'm getting a good carrier, a strong carrier, but no audio, so not sure what the problem is, but if you can relay through Whiskey, that'd be great.
Okay, yeah, I can relay for him. Yeah, he's having trouble getting his radio out of digital mode. So that's why I'm able to copy him, and he's full quieting to my location. Back to net control.
Okay, Keahu, if you could ask him if if he's got any kind of signal report, if you can relay that to us, I'll write it down. Over.
Okay. Yes. W6HBC from WH6WW to relay. Net control is asking if you can hear the other stations and how do you copy them. Over. WH6HBC from WH6WW. Are you still there? WH6GRO from WH6WW. He said he can only hear me. He said he can hear others, but I think because his radio switches to digital, he's not able to hear any of the other conversations. Back to net control.
Okay, Keahu, if you would pass to him, tell him that we're on this channel most every night around 6:30 to 7 o'clock or so. And he's more than welcome to jump on there any night and join us if he can hear us. In fact, that goes for everybody. If anybody's interested, we just get on here and chew the fat, and we're happy to have anybody join us. So, yeah, if you could ask Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Bravo Charlie to try to get back to us again, and maybe try us again next time. We'll be doing this every month, and happy to work with him. And I appreciate your help with the relay.
A6MU comment.
Roger, go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, this is AH6MU. And Corey, if you can hear me, you're pretty close by. The FT5, I think, is what you have. On the bottom right corner, there's a mode, touchscreen mode button. If you tap that, you can actually cycle through the modes, but you want to get FM without the line. I think you might have it with FM with the line on there. That's why you're receiving analog FM, but you're transmitting digital. So you want to tap that mode button a few times until you get just simple FM. Anyhow, I hope that helps. Yeah, you possibly might want to try again if you can figure that out. But anyhow, that's my 2 cents. Back to net control from AH6MU.
Well, thank you, Bob. Always good to leverage your vast expertise. I do appreciate it.
N1VA with a comment.
Go ahead, Rich.
Yeah, I'm switching topics here, but I meant to say that right up at the top of the net, I think Todd and Kaehu, I guess there's an Okina in there, I think they doubled. And I heard Kaehu, he was like, for me, there was you and he and Todd. I thought I heard Todd in behind him, but I heard Kaehu pretty well early on. And it doesn't seem like anybody else got him, but except for that double, I heard each of them really well after that initial problem. So that's all I got. N1VA.
Okay, well, thank you, Rich. I appreciate that. And You know, I guess I'm in a good spot because I can hear everybody with the exception of I can't make out WH6 HPC, but you know, he's got a good strong signal, and you know, if he can sort out the mode, I think we'll be in business. So, but I appreciate it. Do we have any other comments or questions? I think we've probably dragged this out as long as we should. So, if you have anything, please call now.
WW.
I would like to again. This is November 0 Echo X Joshua Maka.
Yes, I just wanted to make a comment for N1VA. Yeah, the first time I was transmitting, I was just on low power, 5 watts, trying to see if anyone could hear me. So I'm glad you were able to hear me. Back to net control, WH6WW.
Oh, Roger, I did. Yep, I got him about 5 by 8. So you know, I've got no problem hearing him. You know, I also heard Joshua, which is November 0 Sierra Echo X-ray coming in. Joshua, you out there?
Yep, I'm out here. I was in the house. Sorry, I was cleaning up a little bit. I was installing my rack on my car out here listening to you guys. Yep, N0 SEX. I'm up Mata Kilo.
Roger, I'm hearing you about 5 by 8, and you know, no problem at all. Can you, if you had an opportunity to see who else you could hear? Over.
I was listening in. The last 2 guys I wasn't able to hear, but the first group of guys I was. I don't remember where they were, but I'm pretty sure I can pick up like Eva Beach guys and stuff. Not quite sure about everybody over the mountain.
Okay, excellent. I'm glad to have you join us, and appreciate you calling us when you did. You can join us anytime. We're on this frequency most every night. One night, you know, 2-3 nights a week at least. So you know, if you're out there and you hear us, by all means jump on. Okay, at this time, are there any other stations that wish to join the net? Are there any other relays that for stations I couldn't hear? Okay, that said, I'm not hearing anything. We had 15 check-ins, and I think at 20:59, I'm gonna call it a night, and thank everybody for your participation. We really appreciate you taking your time on a Friday night to join us, and your input is really valuable because it really helps us understand how our equipment's working and who we can hear and who we can't. So I urge you to join us on the 4th Saturday in April. I'm sorry, 4th Friday in April, and we'll be putting out information on that as we get closer. So that said, if pending any other comments or questions, I'm going to close this net. One more chance.
WH6GYD comment.
Yeah, go ahead, Christian.
Yeah, Roger, just wanted to let Josh know up here in Pearl City, I'm hearing him at about 4 and 8. This is WH6GYD, back to next control.
Okay, great. Joshua, did you hear that? Over.
Yep, I heard him loud and clear. Actually, I don't know what 4 and 8 means, but it came in as clear as on a repeater.
Well, if you take 5 and 9 as real clear, and you know, back it off from there, it's signal strength and clarity. So you know, those are the numbers. But he can hear you, but not great. But he can hear you. So that's what he's letting you know.
Okay, 10-4. I heard him about 5 and 9. I guess he was totally clear on his side. I'm only 5 watts.
Well, it's a little scratchy even here, but you know, it's doing fine, and I can make it out, and I hear you fine. So no worries. Appreciate you joining in. This net is normally scheduled for the fourth Friday of every month, starting at 2000, unless Todd's running the net and it gets really running long. But we'll be putting out some notifications and letting people know. So I look forward to seeing you or seeing you at one of the upcoming events or talking to you again. And this is WH6GRO, and with great appreciation, I'll close the net. We'll talk to you next time. 73s and Aloha. This is WH6GRO, and I'll be clear.